Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Meridy here with my second process video using the Gravel and Grits kits in February of 2025. And I will show you what I'm starting with. I have my little color swatch here that I can use to pull things to match this kit. I am working with the following pictures. It is 2 photos of my son during his 9th birthday party. He and his friends went in the backyard and they were like throwing footballs and soccer balls. I think this is the football. I can't tell very well. I think this is the football. Anyway, they were just playing in the backyard with the football and the soccer ball. So I've got that little picture, and then I just pulled 2 little pieces of ephemera, the word fun on tickets and this little label, because there's so many stickers and things that I want to use for this one. So let's see. We've got all of these foam title phrases that there's tons of them that we can use. And I'd like to use some of those. I've, of course, got my alphabet thickers here, my glitter thickers. These are just the little scraps left over from yesterday's layout and the little scrap papers and stuff. And then I would love to use, because I think these colors match well, I would love to use the stripe paper and maybe one of these cut aparts boy a noise with dirt on it. That would be cute. Yeah, still handle with care but not so fragile. That would be cute too, because they were just going crazy out there. I have this red piece of cardstock left over from the layout that I made for layout number 1, but I don't want to use the red piece in this kit, I don't think. And then I have, of course, the bugs, which I don't really need bugs on this layout. The back is red, so I'm gonna put this off to the side. I probably will not use it on this layout. I do have this packaging from the Minte Chippies. The packaging that comes with them is just nice thick cardstock, and it looks kind of like a painted wall type texture. I could use it on this page. It's not really the perfect shade for this page, but I could use it, so I'll just keep it on my desk off to the side. And then I've got these great stickers that say happy birthday, because it is his birthday, and aw boy, all kinds of stickers that I can use. Long live playtime, stuff like that. So I really think I could use some of those. And then of course I've got the 2 little die cuts that I pulled. And then I have all these other, of course, both sequin mixes. This one matches really well because this is the one that came in the subscriber freebie, and this one matches this paper real well. So I'll keep that out. Got my little mushrooms here. A bunch of those left still, and just some random little pieces of die cuts in here that I can use. And this was packaging from these little mushrooms. And of course it totally matches, so maybe I'll leave that out too. Great, so the first thing I'm gonna do is of course cut the branding strips off of these 2 papers and try to figure out how I wanna make this layout. The back side of this paper is nice, tone on tone blue chevron. So I probably will not use that paper, like the entire piece of 12 by 12 paper as a background, because I would just rather use little parts of it. And I'll save these 2 branding strips because they do have a little color on them. And then the back of this one is also really, really nice. So I could probably use some combination of all of these. Let's see. I did like the boy noise with a little dirt on it, or still handle with care, not so fragile. I really like that. So I'm just gonna cut those 2 out. And I don't know how else I want to use this paper, so I'm trying to not cut a bunch of other things out. So I'm just gonna, I don't want to cut through all of the stripes. Like, what if I need to use it, like just in case I need to use this middle piece, like the whole length, or one of these the whole length. I'm trying to leave the paper intact. I hope that makes sense. I'm just cutting out the 2 squares that I like. And I'm gonna leave the rest of this intact so I can have access to that. And then, let's see. I probably will grab a piece of cardstock for the base of this layout. I think I want to grab a piece of cardstock from my stash that's maybe just really light blue or really light gray. I'm thinking really light blue. Just have a little bit of color here instead of always making my layouts on white. So I'm going to grab my little color swatch here and try to find cardstock that's similar to this really light blue color, and I will be right back. Alrighty, I went into my stash and I found a sheet of cardstock. I can't tell you what color it is because it has no identifying marks, but it's just a really light blue. And I grabbed 2 sheets because since it matched, I figured I may as well just keep the other sheet out here to put in with my kit in case I need it later this month. So I think this is going to be the background of my layout. And I think I want to do some paper tearing on this layout. I think that will look cool. Let me get these off here. I think I might want to cut this out so it's not square, and I might want to fussy cut this because sometimes I don't like using these cut aparts in the square shape that they come on the 4x4 square. So I'm going to go ahead and fussy cut this one and get a circle trimmer and trim out the other ones so that they're just a little bit smaller, and I will be right back. Okay, I cut this one out with a circle trimming system, and I'm going to save this piece right here because I think I could, if I can pick it up, I think I can use it on another layout to make like a photo frame or something. I don't know. I think it could be cute. So I'm going to save that, and I'm not sure that I'll use it on this page, but you know, I might use it on another layout later this month. So let me see. I'm trying to figure out maybe how I want to put my pictures so then I can figure out how I want to do the paper tearing and things like that. I feel like I might need another little circular element up there. So I will have to find that. And I think I want to tear this paper like into a triangle so it just looks like this is in the background maybe, and tear a triangle, a big triangle right out of this paper. So I'm just going to start doing it. I'm going to come down from the top. And then I'm going to come down from the top here. And they will meet right there. And that is going to stick out from the back possibly. And maybe I'll move these over a little so we can see a little bit more of that. Okay, I do feel like I need a small circle something up there to make this real even. But so far this is going well. I don't think I need this paper anymore for this layout. I can put it in my scraps. Let's see. Do I need maybe just a little pop of some other colors in here? Not sure. This one matches really nicely, but I want the black to be on the bottom. So let me just cut this So this blue is the branding strip. This piece was the leftover piece when we cut 3 inches off of this yesterday, and then I just cut it to be 7 inches long. So it's 7 inches long right now, in case you're following along exactly with me. Okay, and then do I need any of this paper? I don't think I need it because it's so similar to this. But you know what I do think will look really nice? Hold on, let me make sure there's no other circular elements here. No, there's no more circular elements here. So I'm just gonna get rid of that paper right now. It's just so much clutter on this table that I'm working with that I just don't wanna, I don't need to think about all of these other pieces because, oh, I wonder if this branding strip would look nice though. I bet it would. So I am gonna cut this branding strip apart. And somehow maybe I'll put that down there, maybe. I think I'm gonna map both of my pictures on white paper, right? Because I don't wanna map them on this, it's too similar to the background. So I'm gonna go ahead and map them on white paper. And look, there are some circle elements here. You are the coolest. Like that will be perfect up there. So, but I think I wanna mat it on navy blue so it just sticks out a little bit because right now it's just white in the background. So let me cut a piece of this paper off because I don't need to waste this whole piece of paper just to back that little torn area. Let me measure what is there. So that tear is about 4.5 inches wide. So I'm gonna cut a 4.5 inch strip from this paper right here. Okay, that's blue on the back. And I'm gonna cut it going this direction, 4.5 inches. And that way I can just adhere that right to the back of my cardstock base. I can slide that up there. Okay. And then I can use this to mat this sticker. So let me get, let me mat these two on white paper. I've got, my brain is going too many different directions right now. I've got too many ideas in my head. So I'm gonna mat these on a thin piece of white paper right now first. Alrighty, I've got these matted now. Now I can stop thinking about that for just a moment. And next, I am going to get my paper trimmer and figure out what size circle to cut here to put this in. So I'll be right back. It's not my paper trimmer, it's my circle cutting system. So I think I can cut a piece of blue. I'm gonna cut it out of a scratch piece of paper to make sure I'm doing the right size because I don't want to waste any of my blue paper. But I think I can cut this with the medium, distance, which is the green. But I don't want to cut it so small that you can't see the blue. So let's see how much bigger this is. Oh yeah, it's gonna give me a little tiny, oh my gosh, I didn't mean to stick it down. It's gonna give me a little tiny blue border. Why do I do this to myself here? Okay. So I am gonna go ahead and cut it using this. And I'm just gonna cut it out of the top corner so I don't waste a lot of the paper. Alrighty, and then I can go ahead and adhere this sticker down here. Oh, it's so thin. But it just gives it the slightest blue outline. And I think I like this. And it's gonna go up there. Now, the next thing that I want to do, I think I need to start adhering these things down. At least, yeah, I'm gonna start adhering things down so that they aren't going anywhere. I think I might ink the edges of this one, and I think I'm gonna ink them using black ink. And do I dare just do this? Yep, I'm just gonna lightly ink them just straight from the ink pad onto the edge. I don't want it to be too crazy or too much. I just think that will help it stick out a little. And then I'm going to start adhering down. I'm going to be careful when I'm adhering these things down not to put adhesive right up to the edges, because I still have a lot of things that I want to tuck in here and make this a little more interesting. So I'm just going to kind of put adhesive like in the middle like that, so that it's easy to tuck more elements as I decide to add more and more things to this layout. So let me get this all adhered down just really lightly, and I will be right back. I cut this little bottom branding strip apart so it could just be a tiny bit longer, because this end was getting buried under this guy. So there's a little gap under there, if you're wondering. I think I want the whole thing scooted over this way just a little bit. So let me just pick it all up. I kind of did it too close to that edge. Okay, that's a little bit better. And then I totally want this fun ticket to be sticking out. Maybe I should tear it apart. Or maybe it isn't going to match this page very well, because it's kind of not in an embellishment cluster at all when I put it over here. It might look awkward. We'll have to come back to this guy. Okay, that looks nice there. I'm going to cut a couple of these out. Let's see. I'm just going to cut them all apart because they all match this month's kit really well. So I'm just going to cut all of these apart, and I will be right back. Alrighty, now I've got all these little labels to play with. And do I need something dark at the top? Or maybe not quite that dark. Or maybe just gray. I'll see what color I like the best. I kind of like a little white in there. So I'm thinking this one might look good. Yeah, I kind of like that one up there. And then, I mean, if I do keep this embellishment going down here, maybe I could put a gray one there. That looks kind of cool. Okay, let's see, what else can we use here? We've got Happy, Real Life, Together. That's a good one because it's my son and his friends. Capture the Moment is a good one I like, and it matches this layout really well. Some of these colors don't particularly match this layout as much as other ones, like the red word smile would kind of be distracting on this one. But this Capture the Moment is pretty good if I have space for it. There's kind of a lot of words on this page, so I'm not sure if I have space for that one yet. I don't think I need any of those. I don't think I need any of those. So if anything, I can add this capture the moment, but not quite yet. This is my little journaling, which I'll show you where I'll put that at the end. Let's see here. There is long live playtime is a really cute tag here. But again, I'm not sure I have a place for it because there are a lot of words there. What else do I have here? Play all day. You know, I really think that I could use just a little bit of ink or something coming out in some of these places. Maybe just splatters of black ink. Oh, and I love these arrows that are just going crazy because they're kind of just going crazy. So maybe that could be like a cute addition. Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna start adhering some of these things down because I like the way it's looking. And then what happens when I take this off? Does it look empty there? Or does it look better? Oh, it makes it look empty now when I remove it. So I'm gonna go ahead and adhere this down. And then I'm also going to pop up this fun on foam tape because then it'll add a little dimension right there. I'm gonna pop this up on foam tape as well. So let me get those two things on foam tape and I will be right back. Okie doke, I got those two popped up. I think I'm gonna do this one as well. And I still need to add some more of these little arrow things because I really like the way that this one looks down there. So let me see what other arrows I can put on here. I've got a couple more curved ones and then a straight one. I wonder if I can make this one look like it's just coming all the way down. I can trim it so I can make half coming out of the top and half going out of the bottom. Oh, I don't like the way that looks. Oof, I need to take that off. I don't think I need it. It's just too linear, I guess, because it's straight and all my other arrows are curved. So let me get that back on the carrier sheet here. And I'm gonna try to pick up this little yellow curved arrow. And I think I will like it better. You know, I'm thinking maybe I don't need another arrow at all because it just looks weird now to me. Like that one's pointing that way and this one's pointing to nothing. Yeah. So we'll just stick with the two that we've got. I think that will look fine. The one down here and the one up there. And then I think I can go ahead and adhere these other things down. And I think I want to pop the thing that says "You are the coolest" also up on foam tape, this guy right here, so that he's popped up just like these other pieces are. So let me get this adhered down and I will be right back. Okay, I might want to cut this in half. Use it as a little tab. Maybe up there, maybe down there. I think I like it down there. Okay, this is looking better and better. I'm just seeing if I need some sort of little tag coming off the side. Not necessarily that one, but let's see here. Let me use one of these instead and see how it looks. Just I think something in there could balance it out. Let me try slicing this off so it just hangs off of the edge. Okay. Do I need this capture the moment? I don't think so. I always like to use the last tiniest little bits of trash pieces. So I think I will set this one right here. That's just the other part that came off of that. Okay guys, I'm getting close to being done. I am going to add mist and sequins. So I think I'm going to get the black soot Distress Oxide Spray Mist and put a couple little splatters. I'm going to start right here. Oh, that was perfect. I'm going to add a couple down here. You just want to cover up what you don't want splattered. So those are good. I'm gonna put a couple over here. I think I need some more on this area. And I think I want a tiny bit down here, but I really don't want a ton. And I don't want it to cover my sticker. So I'll put this sticker back on in just a second. Okay, and then after that dries, I'm gonna come sprinkle some sequins in those areas too, and I think that will help bringing it together. So let's see, while this is drying, I can talk a minute about what my next plan is. Yeah, I cannot put this sticker down yet because it's not dry. So I think from here, I will add journaling maybe down here. Or, wow, I got some ink on there. Or down here. I could even put my journaling up here somewhere. Yeah, you could pretty much add journaling just about anywhere on this layout. I kind of like it down here. So that's where I'll do that. Let me get my eraser tool here. I love this little mono sand eraser because it takes ink off if you accidentally get a little ink. But you have to be really careful because it will also take the printed ink off of the page. Like if I erase too hard over the actual printed on the paper stuff, it will erase that too. But like if I wanted to erase a little dot of ink, I would use this. It's almost like it's a sand eraser, so it's got grit, and I think what it does is it just kind of takes the very top layer of the paper off very finely, but it did a pretty good job at getting that big, huge spot of ink off of there that I accidentally dripped on there. So I will link this in Amazon. I got it from Amazon. I'll link it in the description of this video, along with everything else I use in this video. I'll link it all in the description. And let's see, I'm still waiting for this to dry before I work on my sequins. Okay, this is mostly dry. I am gonna kind of adjust this arrow sticker a little so you can kind of see the splatters better. Now I'm gonna add a few sequin splatters. I'm gonna start in this area because this part is all the way dry. And to do these, I just kind of like to sprinkle the sequins and adhere it where it lands, because then it looks pretty random. Just getting some more color in there. This is all stuck. So, because then it looks fairly random. I cannot place like individual sequins down because I just make a mess. Okay, so I think I will do that. Maybe even a little, scooting it over. Okay, and then I'll get a few sequins over here, and then I think a few need to go in here. Let me start getting these adhered before I worry about that top piece. And I will talk a little bit while I'm doing this, just to say that since this is almost done, I will say my little wrapping up, and what I usually say at the end of most of my videos, which is, if you enjoyed this process video, you might want to subscribe to our YouTube channel. I try to make 8 process videos a month using our current month's kit here at Not Just for Boys Kit Club. I also, of course, make an unboxing video and a wrap-up video where I just show all my layouts in one place if you don't want to watch all of the process videos. And this year, I am trying each month. I started it in December and I loved it, and then I did it in January, so I'm gonna try to do it again in February. After I make my 8 layouts, I make one last little bonus video that's called Style Your Scraps. And I kind of show you how to get the most out of the scraps that are left from your kit. Sometimes there's a lot of pieces left over. Usually it's embellishments and not necessarily paper. I do a pretty good job working through most of my paper throughout the month, but usually I still have leftover embellishments and I want to keep using them on other pages. So I created this Style Your Scraps little video at the end of each month where I show what I'm going to do with my scraps and how I store them and what my plans are, so I can really get the most out of all of my kits and use them all up. Let's see what else. We do have a subscription option at Not Just for Boys. You can subscribe to our kit each month, and that will guarantee you that you'll get one of our kits delivered to your door. This month in particular, I believe that we will be sold out of this kit. We got very popular from our December series that we did, the 12 Days of Christmas. It was called 12 Days of Christmas, where I made 12 layouts using our December kit, and that blew up and we got very popular. So we sold a lot more kits than normal in January, and a lot faster, and also in February. I mean, we can just tell by the number of subscribers that we have going into February right now. When I'm filming this, it is January 23rd or something like that, but we're almost already sold out of our February kits through subscribers. So, of course, we don't want that to keep happening month after month. We don't want to sell out. We want everyone to have a choice or a chance to buy their kit. So in March, we have adjusted our inventory so that hopefully we won't sell out quite as quick in March. So yeah, that was a lot of talking to just say, sorry if we're sold out right now. We're trying to fix that so that doesn't keep happening month after month after month. Let's see. I don't have a lot new. Oh, we have a little, we decided this year to do a monthly challenge type of thing. If you use our current month's kit and post it to our Facebook community group, during the month that it's current, so like in February, you're using February's kit and posting a picture of what you made, you'll be entered in a drawing for a $25 gift card to the store. And yeah, so that's something that you might take into consideration, especially if you work with our kits relatively quickly after you get them. We would love to see what you make, and then you can be entered in a drawing. So yeah, I think I will get the rest of these adhered down, and then this layout is going to be done. So I will finish this off camera, but and I will come back with some still shots to show you how I wrapped up this layout. Okay guys, one more quick simple little thing. I'm gonna do my little border around this layout with a pen. I'm just gonna draw 3 lines, because sometimes that just gives a little finishing touch to your layout. Okay, now I think it's done. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.